Are
Are you ready? Are you ready? Guilted Balls!
Get the ball.
Greatest episodes ever.
Ever.
Welcome back, people, to Kilted Balls podcast. So nice to have you with us. It's been like a week, hasn't it?
I think it has been a week.
Man,
how was your week?
My week was good. So I had visitors. I had family friends come over. And
that's
audience,
awesome.
the family friend was Kilted. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a great time. Although it seems like if we haven't recorded since last week, why didn't we record when I was visiting?
Because that's how much fun we were having. We didn't record because we were playing so dang hard. So
we were having a great time playing and hanging
oh my
out.
gosh.
So
the first real snowfall of the year happened. Those North Carolinians, they weren't used to that little bit of snow, so we took them out sledding behind the Jeep.
That was a lot of fun.
That was a good time. It was a good time.
I think it was many people's first time ever sliding behind a vehicle, so I think they all had an awesome time.
Yeah. Did Gina like it?
She did. She had lots of fun.
Was she like, that's the only way to sled on a vehicle?
I don't know if she's ever done downhill sledding either, because we ended up not doing that. I got too cold that first night. I started getting real cold, and we were talking about heading out to go sledding. So I partially blame myself for being such a baby.
Man, what a wuss.
I know. But no, it was a great time. It was awesome seeing you. But yeah, we neglected to record.
Amy gave away 9 books.
That is
9
awesome.
Gary V books today at her office. She wrapped them all and gave them away.
All your Gary V books should be gone then, right?
No way. I've only given out half of them.
Oh, well, I managed to leave 12 there for you. So
dang it. Dang it. We also have to send a book out.
We have to send 3 books out.
Man.
We did not do what we were supposed to be doing this week.
I tell you, I don't understand how we did nothing of what we were supposed to do.
You did suggest that we started recording an episode before our friend Jamie got there.
That's true.
The Lions were winning the football game, and I get to see like 1 or 2 Lions games a year. And I think that's why they won. I actually got to see the game. And
I think so.
I was too busy watching the game. And then you're right. They got there before halftime. So
they did.
A bunch of people are visiting to like kind of check out and say, hey, we're going to go do this. So, but that's
oh my gosh. You've got to get a new tattoo. I forgot. Well, kind of not new. You've got to color in.
That's what I was thinking of doing.
Yes. So Kilted, you sold a V-friend, one from your arm.
I did. I sold one from my arm, and I definitely believe in the project. I think the project is awesome, is going to be amazing. I actually bought another one after selling that one. But I had thought that any on my arm, I was going to color them in when I sold them. And there were 4 that I originally bought that I was planning on selling once the announcements were made for who's going to be at VCon.
Yes,
I thought that there would be quite a pump, although I obviously had no idea everything that would happen before that, which has been amazing. But I mean, we talked about it on the show. I was thinking that, November, December time, we would be in the midst of a blow off top. We are not, but I still had my intentions set for this time to start evaluating things. And I think Be Friends are an amazing project. And I think that, the floor is a little higher. I had mine listed for 12, and that was to look at my arm. Which one did I sell? Oh, my observant oyster. So I did sell my very rare observant oyster for 12. And at right now, I would rather have that ETH. I think that ETH is going to, we've talked about it. I think it's at least going to double, if not triple. And I don't think that the floor price of eFriends in ETH is going to keep up with the Ethereum price. I think that at a later date, if I choose to get that back again, I'm still going to be able to get it for 40, 50,000. So I'm fine with
Yeah,
that.
I mean, they have not the floor has not caught up to where I sold my bat.
Yeah, yeah.
So
You
this
sold your
whole
bat at a great
time
time.
I sold my bat at 9.9, and the floor right now is, well, your turkey is one off the floor at 9.75.
Yep. That turkey I bought, I was hoping there'd be a little bit more run up when the with the announcement. I'm pretty excited about the first 25% of the speakers and bands that he introduced.
Yeah,
So I'm super. I've been a like Deepak Chopra. I've been a big fan for many years. So that's going to be super awesome. And you know, a lot of other NFT people are going to be there, which also makes it interesting. Like, okay, like who could possibly be some other collaborations for Gift Goats if these
right.
people are on the first list? So that was super interesting to me and cool. So yeah, obviously I'm still super excited. I am going to be moving some and you know, taking that ETH because I there's things I'd rather do with that Ethereum now than watch the price of ETH stay the same, which is still an amazing price, amazing profits were made. But
Yeah,
I don't see like a core VFriend going up to 100K to get into the VFriend. So
no, I would
where I can
agree. I
see
don't.
that with Ethereum.
Right. I think you're right on there, and we've talked about that
Hmm.
before. I think picking up that other one and seeing if you can flip it is a good move too.
Yeah, I mean
So
that's something I did write it on the Discord. And anyone out there, and I don't know if this is all the different. I imagine it's something on OpenSea, but if somebody has a timer set, or even if they lower their price, because this happened to me as well, you can lower the price, and or if the price is dropping, that's how I found that tenacious turkey. That tenacious turkey was 1 ETH below the floor and it was when it was 9.4 I was able to get it for 8.4, so I was like, well shoot, I could turn around and sell it right now and make a little bit of money. And that's, you know, after a few days, that's what I've decided to do. I'll come out with a little bit hopefully and just go on from there. But it was an interesting find for any of our listeners out there. If there's a project you're interested in, kind of look past that floor a little bit. You might see something where somebody is listing it where the price is dropping a little bit at a time, and it might be in a higher section, but it might be lower price, you know, than even the floor. So if anyone finds anything like that, I'd love to hear the story. So text us, email us, or
and
Discord.
let us know.
Exactly.
So I am getting ready to mint some non-fungible people. They're on pre-sale, and we won a drawing through
Awesome.
another podcast that actually
Yep.
gave us something to thing it. The interesting thing is gas right now for there is 112, and I thought, I'm going to edit it to a lower thing. And when I click to edit, it says, "Hey, be careful. This has been suggested by the owner, and this may cause problems with your transactions." I'm like, what did
Interesting.
they do?
Wow. I do have a bone to pick with those people with the all in for NFTs,
Oh yeah,
which
what's your
you
bone?
introduced me to them. So I've listened to two of their episodes,
Okay.
and I do want to say, and I've enjoyed their episodes, and they have cool. I like their format. They have interviews on there and stuff. So they talk a little bit, and then they have interviews. And I don't know if you've looked at my wallet recently,
I have
but
not.
if you haven't, I've listened to two of their episodes, and you may notice I have two new NFTs. So kind of kind of irritated about that because the people they talk to are really cool and I like the ideas that they're talking about. And I'm like, well, why don't I buy one of their NFTs? And they
Yeah.
are definitely lower cost projects. I mean, you know, the Boring Stone was 0.0099 when I bought it. And then
So let me see. So you've got some gray boys on here.
the Gray Boys I got when I picked up the land.
Okay.
So the Gray Boys are connected with the NFT world. land that I got. Oh, the
Gotcha.
Foxies. I thought I had three. So they were talking with the Foxies people yesterday, the episode I was listening to. And then the
Okay.
Foxies collabed with the Catharsis people who do jewelry and stuff, and they did a drop for those. So I minted that. Yeah, I thought I had three. So I have the Catharsis medallion, which you can turn in and get it in real life, or just keep that. The Foxy, which was 0.01 as well. That was a fun one right at the floor,
Right.
and then the Boring Stone. So I've listened to two of their episodes, and I have three new NFTs that I had no idea about before listening to their episodes.
So maybe it was a good idea.
So I'm not following plan.
You're not following the plan because they got you. Because they tricked you.
Oh, and I do want to say, our friend who won the second place, the Lucky Mannequin NFT, we were planning on doing the Mannequin Arcade, but I cannot figure out how to send a Mannequin Arcade. It's telling me I did. Did we talk about this last time? I can't remember if we talked about it last week.
I cannot
I don't think
remember.
so. So, anyways, I go to try to send it. The Mannequin Arcade is on the Polygon network.
Okay.
So I tried to send it out and it wouldn't let me send it. So I thought maybe because I had to pay for my gas with Polygon Ethereum. So I transferred some out. So I had some paid gas for that. And then that did not work. So I was like, okay, maybe I need actual Polygon. So I swapped some of that out and paid the gas, and that didn't work. So now I have no idea like what I'm doing wrong. So
So
we may have to
you
send
can't
that
just
person some.
transfer them.
I can't just transfer them here. Oh, wait, I can't share. So yeah, I click. Okay, so I'm in the Mannequin Arcade NFT. I click share.
Yeah.
Oh, not share. I click transfer.
Okay.
Let me get their ETH address real quick while we're sitting here, while we're talking about this. So, so here's their ETH address. Cut and paste, so I don't mess anything up.
Don't want
I
to
never
mess
want
it
to
up.
mess up someone's address. Okay, cool. And it said, gave me a warning. Items sent to the wrong address cannot be recovered. I click transfer. Transfer assets. Please switch your wallets RPC to the Polygon network. So I'm going to switch that. So it opens up my MetaMask, switch networks. I click the little blue button. And that says follow your wallet's instructions to submit a transfer. Okay, so I click transfer and it opened up and it says it has an estimated gas at 0.0044 blah blah blah, whatever it is.
Sure.
And it says I don't have sufficient funds. But in all of my different aspects, I have those funds. So I'm so confused.
And that's like when you hit go, it just like dies.
Yep. So here, let me see if I can do it like this. Oops. What happened? So can you see
want me to
that?
give you? Nope, I can't say anything.
Oh,
Sorry.
oh, because the background.
Yeah, you just
Okay.
disappeared, which is okay. Here, can I make it? Can I make it so you can share your screen, or is that not a thing on yours?
No, because remember, my headphones are at your house, so I'm using my
Yeah,
cell phone.
I got you. I got you. Well, so
So
anyway, people who won the drawing, sorry, we're still trying to get Polygon figured out. Apparently, we're huge Polygon noobs. So next episode, we'll be
yeah,
talking about how we did Polygon.
yeah,
So
but I've bought and sold other things on the Polygon network. That's what's confusing to me.
that
So
is
I'm
crazy.
thinking of just sending either a Lucky Mannequin or a Mannequin Gang. You and I can talk about that later. So,
Yeah, we could do that too. Or we could just send them the ETH. Oh, guess what?
yeah,
We just got
awesome.
non-fungible people.
That's cool. And they were another one that was on there. I'm like, oh, I'll have to mint that when I when it comes up, because of the people on the All In for NFTs. Thank you.
Mhm.
If you guys are listening, uh, you're awesome. I do enjoy your episodes, but yeah, I'm not following the plan because I want one of those as well.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
The artwork's awesome.
theoretically, I just bought some. Like I said, I
Sweet.
got them. I don't see them.
Okay.
It said I had success, but they're not in my wallet yet. So, so I assume they're in
That's
there,
not exciting.
right? So the page said success, but sometimes it takes a while to show up.
Exactly.
So not going to panic about it.
Yeah, we got a little bit of time.
But yeah, so we got one. And interesting, the pre-sale is still going for 30 more hours. And it's already done a third of them. So a third of them have already
That's
sold.
awesome. That's super awesome.
So that's kind of cool.
I think so.
Yeah. I'm kind of debating on whether to flip them or not, but it's something cool. So
Yeah. I mean, if you were thinking of doing it, from what we've seen, especially during the pre-sale, that's the time to do it, because then you can always buy back in again if you want.
right.
But that
Yeah,
could
that's
be
exactly right.
well, since we haven't really done much with our flipping game, maybe that would be a great area to
Well,
start.
maybe it needs to be switched wallets, and then the other wallets need to do the flipping.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we were talking about that.
Yeah.
So I don't know. But yeah, I mean, it was it seems like the crypto market, although up today, has just kind of been in a holding pattern. There's still been a lot of people doing a lot of different stuff with the NFTs. I mean, that land I bought, I was, I think that the metaverse is something in the future that's gonna be really good. And
Mm-hmm.
you don't know who's gonna win. It's definitely still so early on something like that. But that's already gone up for me. Like I've gotten offers for more than I paid for it. I'm not going to
Oh,
do that
wow.
because I did a little bit of research to pick the one that I like. But it's supposed to be compatible with, you can connect it with your Minecraft, which, if I think of video games, that one seems to be winning, where you can access your world that you buy with your Minecraft person, or somehow do that. That's
Right.
be a little bit beyond my scope of technology. But and then you can use your gray boys and play them as your characters inside
Oh,
your NFT worlds.
that's kind of cool.
And then I started, and I only played it for a little bit, but I started playing a little bit of Town Star. So I was telling
Yeah.
Tristan about it, and I heard that it was on a podcast. I heard some people talking about it, that like their kids were playing it and making like $100 a day playing this, game on the, in the NFT space, where they're
Yeah.
making money every day and playing a game. So it reminded me a little bit of like a Sim Farm or Farm Bill. It was kind of
That's
fun,
kind of
but
cool.
I haven't really had the time over that. I wasn't going to play it when I was at your house, and I
No,
haven't
you
gone
didn't
back
play
to
it
it at
on the
all.
drive back.
I was driving on the drive back mostly. I did take a little nap, just to drove for a couple hours, but no, I did not play then. But it was a lot of fun. So
That's
I'll go
awesome.
back to that. I'll report back on how I feel and stuff, and
You'll
it's
have to
just
send me the game and maybe I'll try it out.
yeah. There's not a way, as far as I know, there's not a way to play with other people, like really interact with other people. You each have kind of your own little farms that you're building, or little cities. So it's kind of like that.
Yeah.
But
Send me
it's
the
fun.
thing sometime and I will. I bet there's an invite spot. So,
Not that I saw, because I was asking Tristan for an invite spot, because I was hoping he could get something extra, but
right.
there was not. I just emailed it to you.
Oh, nice. And you couldn't find one? Darn
I
it.
didn't look
Maybe
again,
in their
but
Discord they have like an invite thing.
they may. I did not join their Discord yet, which we talk about that. That's always smart to do, because you could probably get
Yeah.
some good ideas and things like that.
Yeah, which by the way, people do as I say, not as I do, because like if you were paying attention, I just minted some non-fungible people, and I can show you what we're talking about here. I'll share my screen, but like I did zilch research on the non-fungible people. Didn't go to the Discord, didn't go anywhere. I had a pre-sale mint that I had gotten from, like I said, a pod. And I was like, yeah, I'm taking advantage of that and I'm buying it. So I bought it. The only research I did was how much are they going for on OpenSea right now, pre-mint? And I said, yep, that's a good deal. I'm buying it. And so I bought it.
That's awesome. Yeah, it's really cool.
And by the way, they're selling like wildfire on OpenSea.
Wow.
So let me show you, since you are seeing my screen right now. So the floor price is dropping pretty quickly, right?
Yeah.
But look at the volume. So just a second, it'll flip over in a second. Here you go. Boom, boom, boom. Look, 3 minutes ago, 7,799. Look at this.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
So already the secondary market's crazy.
The secondary, right? Pre-release, it's going insane. Right.
Yeah.
And it's bouncing back and forth. But here's the thing. And I think people are being a little not dumb. Like, you take your profits when you can get them.
Yeah.
But there's 1,000 owners right now for 2.8 thousand. I told you there's like 8,800 total for sale, right?
Yeah.
So a third of pre-sold. The pre-sale's been open for 6 hours.
Yeah.
Okay. And you've already got 1,000 owners buying them. But not just that. When it goes public, which is not for like a while, the price to buy publicly is 0.2.
Oh, wow. Okay, I didn't realize that.
Right, me either. So these people who are selling it at the floor for 0.11, the public is 0.2.
Yeah.
So you're getting a heck of a deal buying it off the floor right now.
Yeah, no kidding.
So
crazy deal. And that's in your and the person minting it is making money as well.
Yes. They're getting double. I mean, maybe not double, but they're getting a pretty good amount.
Yeah.
So
awesome.
Yeah, for sure.
That's for cool.
Sure.
So you have to decide what you're going to want to do. That's probably why they're going so fast, because people knows they can probably get 0.2 for them later.
Right. So like you can buy them right now for 0.12 and know that you're going to get it later on for same deal, right?
Yeah, exactly. Because some people might see something that they really like and go from there.
Yeah, for sure. I'm trying to see what the royalties are on it. It's just crazy. The secondary market is just booming. I wonder what the royalties are. 10% royalties.
Okay. Wow. Well, that's common.
Yeah, no, that's pretty common right now. But the part that's funny is they've already done 57 ETH worth.
Wow.
So that means they've made 5 ETH in 6 hours on secondary.
That's awesome.
Right. That's pretty legit. I think.
Well, I think they're doing some right stuff. I mean, it's very inclusive and reaching out to people who are, may or may not necessarily be in the space already, but people who may want to enter the space, and it's a safe spot for them. So
well, and awesome. they're 3D images, and they're not cookie cutters.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, like all the others, that we've been looking at are all cookie cutters, and these are not. So that's pretty cool and legit too, I think.
Yeah. Have you been seeing some of the memes with the teasing NFTs where it's like one person with like different hairstyles and stuff like that? Have you
And
seen those on Twitter? It's
no, but that
hilarious.
is awesome.
Yeah, it's really funny.
Yeah, I think that's
Super
good.
funny.
So the last thing I wanted to talk about today was a charity called Right Click Give. Have you heard of them?
I think I saw it someplace, but I'm not sure what it was.
All right, listeners. So not sure if you can get a deal here or not, but it's a worthwhile thing. So Right Click Give, I'm sharing my screen with you now. So I think you can just search Right Click Give on OpenSea. They're auctioning off NFTs. So they've got collabs with a whole bunch of different, and you'll see some pretty famous names here, Jer. And they're donating 100% of the proceeds to Blankets of Hope. So if you
wow.
notice, there's a V friend here. There's a couple cyber Kongs. There's Gutter House. There's a cool cat. World of Women is on here. Adidas is on here. Right? Notice One Force is on here. Ape Kids is on here. What else do we got? Look, there's some Dapper Dino.
So people donated those NFTs.
Stoner
you buy
Cats.
them, and then the money is going to the blankets.
100% is going to Blankets for Hope. So look, see, there's a Stoner's Cats, there's Grills Gangs, like all these ones that we've either talked about or bought ourselves.
Yeah.
Right? Notice there's some Avastars.
That's awesome.
Yeah, like I'm like this, what a cool idea to do. And what else do we got? There's something else that I thought was pretty cool. Oh, look, 8.1 Uncaged.
Nice.
So anyway, like, you know, who knows what these are all going to go for? They're all 3-day auctions, but to put it in perspective, the 8.1 right now is at 0.01, which is dirt cheap.
Yeah.
Right. If you look at your V friend on here, the Gracious Grasshopper is going for 7, which is 2 below the floor.
Yeah.
Right. The Cyber Kong, this one is 2.29. And I think the floor for Cyber Kongs is 4.5. The World of Women floor is 1.98. The bid is 1.4. So right now, you know, you might be able to get something a little bit on the cheap.
Yeah. That's pretty awesome.
If I had some wrapped ETH, I would probably put in a bid.
Yeah, that's the bad part. You have to wrap your ETH.
Yeah. It's always a pain in the butt. And I thought I was going to have some wrapped ETH, but somebody accepted all my bids. So I don't have any wrapped ETH anymore.
That's hilarious.
Darn it. People accepting my bids.
Yeah, no kidding. Dirty rascals.
Right. So anyway, people, we're getting close to Christmas. I imagine we're going to get at least one more episode in here. We'll have to do a holiday episode.
Heck yeah.
Right. We seem to like doing holiday episodes, and then we'll get back in the swing of things after Christmas. But we'll let you know what happens with our NFT people and Right to Give, and with Kilted's Tenacious Turkey.
Yeah.
So we definitely have things
it'll be
moving.
Interesting to see what happens over the next couple of weeks and what we're doing and everything. So
we are either going to look like geniuses or just normal humans.
Yeah.
Worst case scenario, normal humans.
Yep.
But and we
maybe
had
not as
payout.
much ETH. Maybe not as much ETH, but some awesome B friends.
That's true. We got another payout, awesome. By the way.
Yeah.
So the miner is still doing the miner's job.
It was nice to see the miners. That was fun. You got a great hookup there, and we'll need to see what we can do about expanding some more.
Heck yeah. And if you want to get in on the miner business, just know we will find ways to include you.
Exactly.
So, all right, people. Well, this is Ballbuster signing off. Have a great rest of your week.
All right, Kill to Dragon Jerry. Love you all.